Okay, now we're ready to start the decreases. I just finished working the instep pattern, and now we're going to knit one, and we're going to slip, slip, put that needle on the front, knit through the back, and there is your SSK. That's your first decrease. Now your stitches have been twisted, and this row is just a knit row. And other than the decreases, all your stitches are knit. In the meantime, look at how nice that heel has stayed flat. The stitches are even, there's no laddering, and that is why I like to keep the stitches on the heel there and just knit around. By the way, as far as numbering the needles, I consider the instep number 1, the left is number 2, this is number 3, and this is number 4. So as you refer to your pattern, that's what I mean by the numbering of the needles. Okay, at some point we're going to want to quit working on the 4 needles because it becomes a little bit cumbersome. And that's after we've decreased the stitches on needles 2 and 4 to about 8 stitches. Then we'll divide for the heel. At that point there won't be too much stretch and tension on the heel that you should be able to knit without getting a ladder in that part. Okay, and we just knit these stitches, and we knit to the last 3. Okay, there's the last 3. You knit 2 together and knit 1. And you can see how nice this gusset looks from where we have twisted our stitches. There's no gaping, it's all nice and even here, and that's the kind of edge we want. Okay, so now you just work the instep stitches across, and then I have a trick to make that SSK a little bit straighter. So I'm going to go ahead and work this rib pattern over there so I can show you this little trick. We're starting to lose some of our lighting here, but I'm almost done as far as this video. Okay, by increasing on each end, we've kept a purl stitch on each end, which will help maintain the rib pattern across there. It means purling the first stitch of that rib pattern, but that way we don't have knit stitches all the way across here. Okay, so we knit 1, and rather than knit the stitch where the SSK was, you can see this is our SSK. There's 2 stitches here. And what I do is, rather than knit it like normal, is I go through the back loop, and as that travels down, it will give you a straight edge. And normally SSKs, as you knit them, they will be going with a little bit of a stair step. And it's magnified as you knit with bigger yarn. There's other tricks to getting that edge straight, but that's what I do, and it's a little simpler than the one that Meg Swanson uses. So you just continue to knit around, do your decreases every other row until you have decreased to 20 stitches. First you will, 20 stitches total. First you will decrease to about 8 here, and then slip the stitches from this needle, where the heel stitches are, to here. You'll split, and there's 14 here, so you'll put 7 stitches on this needle, and 7 stitches on needle 4, and then continue your gusset decreases until you have gone to 20. Then you're ready to knit the foot, and it's smooth sailing from there.